Here we are at Astra. I stopped in today to have them do a couple things to my Astra espresso machine. They put an alarm in, a low water sensor alarm, which I think most of the newer ones come with, but mine didn't. So here today, and the owner, Richard, said he would talk to us. So let's see what he's got to say. This is the machine they keep in their office. It's exactly like mine, actually. I mean, exactly. And then they've got a grinder here, too. I have the home version of that. Richard's got me to pick one of those up. So Richard's going to talk with us in a minute, but I figured while he was on the phone, he said I could come back here and look at his machines. This is the Gourmet, the one that doesn't have a hot water spout. The, I don't know what they call it, the Gourmet, it's a rounded one. He'll probably have more to say about it. And this looks like plastic on top. It's not, it's stainless. Everything in this machine is pretty darn heavy duty. Even the Gourmet, which I think is, not exactly, it's not their top of the line. Anyway, here's the automatic, the exact same machine I've got. This is the piped in one. I can tell that because there's no tank in the back. But I don't know what all these gizmos are, but if you look at it, it's all heavy duty. Like, I mean, there's a rotary pump, all copper tubing. There's some stainless wrap. I don't know what that's for. It goes from there. Oh, that's probably the one that goes where the water comes in, plumbed in. Everything's heavy duty. He promised to come out and show us how it steams milk. Let's see if we can get him to do that later. It does it fast. Like 10 seconds it'll do a whole, 12 ounces for a cappuccino or a latte or whatever. And they've got their commercial one. If you look at it, it's pretty much the same. It's all commercial, brass, solid brass. I mean, like the same rotor it looks like. I mean, I don't know if it is the same, but it's made the same. The motor is big. The pump is good. The tank is big. This is the, I don't know, I guess this is a 2-group one. They're putting it together. It's got the buttons on top. Then they've got this beast. Look at this thing over here. This is like the fully automatic one. Grinds the beans. It's got the refrigerator, buttons to make lattes. This is industrial. This is not the cheap stuff. Like, I got a Jura S9 at home. It's nothing like this. Everything on these is heavy duty. A lot of noise in the background. They're just doing their thing. They gave me free reign. Come in, look at whatever I wanted. There's a refrigerator here on this thing. This one's taken apart, but there's a refrigerator in there to keep the milk cold, so you don't have the milk getting rotten. There's the tube, and then somehow it flushes that tube. I don't know how it does it. Look at a giant coffee grounds pot. I think it's supposed to come out the front. Here, Richard said he's going to talk to us. He's here. Hi, Richard. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks for letting me come through. It's kind of fun.
Anytime.
Yeah, I'm kind of the guy's guy. I like to see how everything works, and I'm lucky enough to be close to Astra.
Okay.
So, do you want to tell me about a machine? Anything you want to tell me about it?
Well, this is a machine that is made in Los Angeles. It's American standard, American made. As you can see, you can buy all the plumbing, all the piping, all of the hardware from Home Depot. It's all flare fitting. There is no plastic anywhere inside the machine. It is a solid machine.
Now, is this the same kind of rotary pump as used on your commercial machine over here?
Yes, it is. We use the same pump throughout the product. And it's Procon pump. It's made in Tennessee, and all of the huge beverage companies are using the same identical pump.
Very nice. Now, is this all stainless steel?
This is all a stainless steel body, a stainless steel, a steam wand, endless steam. You can open it up and the machine will produce as much as you want. It will never end. You can never stay out of the machine. And you see the gauge doesn't even move.
Now, why is that? Is that because the tank is so big?
No, because the tank is 4.5 liters, but the heating element is 20% higher than anything on the market on this side. It's 2,000 watt heating element. Nobody uses more than 1,600.
So it's, did you say 2,000?
Right, 2,000 watt heating element.
Wow. That's crazy. Let me pause here for a second. Very cool. So, can you make an espresso for us?
Of course, my pleasure.
Okay, we're going to go inside.
Yes.
Here, let's just follow him straight in here. All right, there's the machine I saw earlier. We can hear the sound.
This machine has been here since the beginning, which is almost 25 years. And now we're going to do it. This is to heat up the cup as well as to make sure that the temperature between the portafilter and the machine is uniform, the same color, the same temperature. Now all you have to do, grind the coffee, dispense it into here. You don't have to tamp, you just load it, lock it, and press the button.
So why don't you have to tamp?
Because the machine is self-tamping. However, if you don't like to have that one, we can give you something that you can tamp it with.
Is it I noticed that people were talking about this shower head or something like that is thicker. That's why you don't. Because when you put it in, does it tamp it when you?
It will, as you lock it, you're also pressing against the coffee. Properly.
Oh, I see. It's putting the correct pump.
Right.
That's one of the things I had changed today, just for the fun of it. I wanted to try it the other way. I had them put in the thinner one. So this is the thick one that they took out, the shower head that's underneath here.
Exactly. This fits right in.
So this
here.
is the same type that's in this one, correct?
This is identical to this one. Yes.
Okay. I see. Okay, so they put in a thinner one, and it was about, I think, about
half of the distance.
Half of the distance. Okay, very cool.
The thickness.
So that kind of explains a lot of the questions that people had about tamping and not necessary and why it is. Okay, let me pause here. Or go ahead. Why don't you taste your espresso? How did it come out?
Dump it out. Let me get it. Also use this machine with pods interchangeably. In other words, I can make 1 cup with pods versus this is the portafilter that we use. I'm going to heat it up.
So what did you just do?
I just heated up this portafilter because it was cold.
Because it's been sitting there. Oh, I see. Now you're putting the pod in. Wait, before you do that, can I look at that pod?
Yes.
Oh, so it's okay, so it's like a filter in there.
Right, it's a tea bag. You see that?
Oh, I see. Okay.
You just put it in.
So we won't be drinking that one.
You lock it. Oh, you can if you wish.
Okay, here it goes. So who makes those bags?
There are hundreds of different companies that they do it on the internet. You can buy it. I don't sell it. Okay. Anybody can buy it.
I've heard of K pod or something like that. K pod. What is that one? What's this one called?
Those are different. Those are the little containers.
Yeah, what's this one called?
This one again is a pod from this company.
But what do they call it? They got a name for it? Like the others have K pod or whatever it's called.
The K cup.
K cup, yeah.
Is a different one because you need a different portafilter. But this is what it goes with this.
Can you do it with a let's see how it looks. Nice. Can you do it with a K cup if you wanted to?
We can do with a K cup, but again, we have to give you a different portafilter.
Oh, you have a different portafilter. Okay,
right.
So I could if I wanted to. Okay. All right.
And just Let's get it out.
Well, that certainly was easier to clean, wasn't it? Let's
Yeah,
check that
there's
out.
no cleaning required
Yeah.
anymore after. Because there is no coffee.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very good. Let me try this. Take a little taste of this.
Let me make another shot.
I don't care.
No.
No?
That again. Let me make another shot.
Okay.
And I want to get.
We're going to take a pause here.
Stop it.
Okay, so Richard wanted me to try a different coffee, one that was actually decent. They used that one, they said, for testing purposes. So look, this is how he takes it out. He just flips that switch there.
You just close this,
Okay.
and you take this out. You empty this. Let me get rid of this, and I come back.
Okay, so he's going to dump that. We'll be right back. All right, so he emptied that out, those beans.
So I'm going to
He's going to show us how he puts it back in. All right.
and I'm going to open this.
Uh-huh.
Now I put my beans in, and
That was what, about a pound?
it's 1.5 pounds.
1.5 pounds,
I
okay.
put this in here. Now I will start grinding.
Okay, here we can actually see the coffee being made there. Check it out. Okay. Okay, so the grinder's not known for being quiet, I see.
Yeah, you're going to go like this,
All right. There he goes.
and
What's he got? Oh, he's got a
get a
different cup
fresh
for me.
cup of coffee.
Paper cup. All right. Is that going to work? All right, there it goes.
You see this?
Oh, yeah, you can see the crema on top they talk about. Very cool. All right, I'm going to taste that.
Try it now.
All right, here we go. Well, that's a true test. Very good. I'm supposed to shake it too. There we go. All right. Pretty good. I usually put it with sugar, so I'm not
Okay.
quite that manly. But anything else you want to tell us?
Well, again, I think it's the best machine in the market, the most economical machine in the market. Customer service is unprecedented,
I'll vouch for that too.
and
When I call, I talk to Richard. He's the one who always talks
So,
to me, takes care of
that's-
business.
that's exactly right. And you love to get your business.
Yeah. Okay. That's what he's here for. Oh, big thing. Made in USA. Employ some of our workers. Nice. Okay. Bye, everybody.